This is what I get for eating nachos in the car. Nacho accidents aside, welcome to another vlog, everyone. We're heading back to Georgia, as I was trying to be all cute with my Georgia Peach t-shirt, but not anymore because it's covered in nacho sauce. So let's head inside. I'm so excited. Savannah, Georgia, here we come. Hey everyone, so I've just gotten back from a little bit of breakfast and it is still a bit early in the morning. The plan was today to go straight to the beach and just stay there all day, but plot twist, it's not quite warm yet. It's gonna get up to almost 80 today, but right now it's only in the 60s, so it's a little cold for the beach. So change of plans, I'm gonna go hit thrifting first at a couple of Goodwills, and then I'm gonna go to downtown Savannah and walk around the historic district, maybe the Victorian district, and wherever I end up basically, and explore. And then I'm gonna go to Target to get some sunscreen because I don't have any. And then we'll go to the beach hopefully around lunchtime. There's also a really cute little cafe that I saw that's supposed to be right on the beach, so maybe I'll eat lunch there. So that's kind of the plan for the morning of action. So for now, I'll show you my cute little Buick that I rented to drive. It is so cute. I love it. So let's head out. Here she is. Look how cute. I low-key want one. Let's go. I'm currently at Tybee Beach, and oh man, is it ever the most perfect beach day ever. I've been here 2 hours and I feel like it's been 2 seconds. I don't know how 2 hours has passed already, but oh, you can see me filming in my glasses. Whoops. So yeah, enjoying the beach. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay here for another hour and hopefully not burn, because I decided to take a chance and go without sunscreen. I don't know how smart that is, but because I'm probably gonna have some burns later, but you know, you do what you gotta do to get tan in the middle of the winter. I hope it's not winter anymore. Anyway, gonna lay here for about another hour, and then I'm gonna go see if I can find this restaurant that's supposed to be on the beach, and I'm also gonna walk down the pier that is right there that I parked next to. So I will show you some views of that in a little bit after I take a little nap. and now I'm looking for some lemonade. Everywhere is starting to close early for some reason, and I can't find lemonade, so I'm gonna go back to the pier and hopefully they have some lemonade there because I'm craving some. Found it, and I found a swing to sit on in the dunes. Perfect. Look at this view. All right, we are back in the car now, and I had to come off the beach. I'm so sad. I came to the car a little bit early because it was getting cold, to be honest. So what I'm gonna do now, since it's still a daylight, I'm gonna try and drive around to some more places just to see everything in the daylight. So first I'm gonna drive to the end of the island and see what it's like down there, see if there's anything I missed. And then I'm gonna head back and I'm gonna try and stop around the area where I'm gonna audition tomorrow so I can see what's kind of around there. I think there's a Target and some other, maybe shopping, maybe Goodwill or something. I don't know. I did a lot of shopping earlier and I'm still in a shopping mood somehow. So let's drive the island first and then we'll get on back to the mainland. I'm sad to leave though. Bye, Tybee Island. Hopefully I'll be back soon. And we are back, and you can see how sunburned I got myself today. It's funny, when I left the beach, my face looked fine, and then as the evening progressed, I could feel it getting hotter and hotter, but that's my own fault. So don't go without sunscreen, my friends. But I ended up driving to the end of the island. There wasn't much else beyond where I showed you earlier. It was just residential, so wasn't too much there. So I turned around and I went back, and it turns out where I'm auditioning is on the next island in. So if I live in Tybee Island, I'll be close to work if I get this job, which is really cool. I'd love to live on Tybee Island. That would be so sweet. But then I ended up going to scout around the area and I found a mall and I thought, well, okay, let's see what's around the mall. And that's like the main area of town where there's everything you could possibly imagine. There's Home Goods and Target and just everything that I'm used to at home is in that area. So it was really awesome to see. And I got super excited earlier because I found a Sonic while I was driving, and I thought, wow, if there's a cookout, it would just make my life. And then on the way back to the hotel tonight, I passed a cookout and I nearly died because I was like, oh my gosh, I just said something about cookout and there it is. So if I move to Savannah, let's just say my life will be complete. So that's kind of what I did, and I didn't record any of that, including getting dinner either, because my phone and my iPod both ran out of space. I took so much footage today because I had so much fun. But I'm gonna end the vlog for tonight because I've got to get to sleep and get up early to get ready for the audition tomorrow morning. So I'm pretty excited for it. I think it's going to be a really good one. So fingers crossed, because I love Savannah so much. So good night for now. Good morning, everyone. And we are on the way to the audition. I'm excited. I just stopped at Dunkin' Donuts and I'm drinking some coffee. I'm feeling pretty good and I'm excited to dance this morning. So I will catch up with you when I get there. Also, can we just talk about the fact that I never get tired of seeing these palm trees everywhere? Like, seriously, it's making my life. I kid you not, I found the baseball team and they're the Savannah Bananas. Update. Yum. I am sitting outside at Cookout, and look how beautiful this day is again. I cannot get over this weather or the fact that there are even more palm trees. Like, seriously, I just ate lunch outside looking at palm trees. What is my life? And if you have not ever had Cookout in your life, you need to. Just saying. I don't think this trip could get any better since I just had a Cookout milkshake and a cheeseburger, but the audition went well. I'm super happy with everything about this place, everything about the studio. The people were so nice. I'll tell you more about it at home when I go into depth about it, but for now, I have almost the whole day until I have to be at the airport. I'm gonna go to the airport, I think, around like maybe 6, maybe a little bit before 6, and it's now almost 2, so there's a super nice Goodwill down the road, so you know what we're gonna do. Can we just take a second to appreciate how nice looking Goodwill is in Georgia? Like, come on, Virginia, get your act together. Alright, so didn't find too much in that Goodwill. I just left with one pair of shoes for my inventory. Stay tuned. I'm gonna film a mini haul when I get home of all the stuff that I have bought, because I got a few things, but still have a couple of hours. So there's a Tanger Outlets here, and I haven't been to a Tanger Outlets and I cannot remember how long. So now that thrifting is done, I'm gonna go check out what's to see in the upscale part of the shops. So, let's go! Again in my family room. Welcome back. Now let's get into the actual audition part, because I know you all saw like some of the scenery and some of the places that I went. I tried to show you as much as possible because I was caught between like, wow, this place is amazing, I'm in love with this, and then like, oh yeah, I want to film so I can remember this experience. So basically, the audition itself was in the morning on Saturday, and it was only an hour long. It was only from 10 to 11. So not too early and not too horrible. So I drove down there from my hotel and everything, and there was only me and one other girl who were auditioning, so that was nice. It was almost like Atlanta, like with how it kind of felt like a private screening, if you will. So it was nice. Like, both of us, we took company class with the actual dancers, So you kind of get a sense for the environment and like how people are. Are people friendly? Are people constantly watching you out of the corner of their eye? That type of thing. So, and it was great. The environment was so wonderful. I walked in and everyone was like laying on the floor laughing, and you could just tell they were like a big family. So I really liked that. And even the other girl that was auditioning was super sweet. She lives in the Savannah area and she actually used to live here. So that was cool. She and I talked a bit. But the director watched from like a TV screen upstairs and someone else taught the class. So, and it was a pretty good class. Like, I enjoyed it. The person teaching, I think, is one of their male dancers that comes in and does shows with them. So he taught class. I enjoyed the class. It went well. It was, I like, honestly, it was speechless. So then after class, I met the director and I also met the education coordinator who like sort of, I guess she helps run the school part and stuff. So talked to both of them very briefly because they had rehearsals going on that afternoon for an upcoming show. So I didn't want to be inconvenient to them. But they were kind enough to speak to me for a few minutes and they were both so sweet. They both made me feel very relaxed and at home and welcome. I loved it. I loved the environment. I loved the people. I could totally picture myself being there with this company and dancing with them, which was a huge plus because it's hard to picture that when you're just at an audition with 100 other people, like all the ones I did in New York. But you want to genuinely feel like, yeah, I could see myself doing this every single day. And I've only felt like that with probably one or two of the other auditions. So the fact that I felt so at home here was phenomenal. And I was really excited about it. But I stayed, they invited me to stay and watch rehearsal in the afternoon, which was exciting as well. So I did. I stayed for about an hour and 15 minutes after class got out. And again, I was watching the company dancers and the way they moved and the choreography and everything, and I could totally picture myself dancing with them and being in a show with them and doing that. So I was pretty ecstatic that it seemed like maybe it wasn't too good to be true. Like, I would be a good fit for this company, at least in my opinion. So I was pretty stoked. When I left, I was by this point, because this was the end of my trip, basically. This was like Saturday afternoon, right before the cookout footage that you all saw. I was on cloud nine. Like, I didn't even feel like life was real at that point. I was like, this is too good to be true. How could this place, these people be so perfect? Like, I was speechless for most of the day on Saturday because I couldn't believe that everything was going so well. And I'm hoping that that means that I found my place that I'm going to be, but I have no idea. She said that the directors and stuff, they said that they would email us after their performance is over, the spring performance, which is this coming weekend. So I've only got to wait like a week and a half to hear from them. So I'm pretty excited to hear from them and see what they have to say. I don't know what else to say. It was just like, I was floored by my entire Savannah experience, like from downtown to the beach to auditioning, like everything just took my breath away, and everything was there that I wanted, you know? Because when you go to a new place, you kind of explore and see like, okay, where's the grocery store? Where's this restaurant that I really enjoy eating at? Like, I kid you not, I found everything that I wanted to be in Savannah is there. Everything. So, I don't know what could possibly make this better. Like, everything about this trip was like worlds above some of the other trips that I've had, and I've had some pretty amazing experiences so far, but like this was just like icing on the cake. And I think this is the last audition vlog too, so we're like going out with a bang here. I really hope that Savannah's the place. Like, I honestly do. Nothing's set in stone, but it's looking very promising. So I'm just on cloud nine. Like, there's no other way to describe. Yeah, that's kind of all I've got to say about this trip. Like, it was amazing, and I loved it. I love everything about Savannah. So, fingers crossed. Thanks so much for watching this audition vlog. It's the last one of the series, so I have mixed feelings. I'm like, I don't have any more trips planned for now, so it's kind of sad, but at the same time, I'm a little bit ready to be done with the whole job search, the whole like stress of finding places to stay and getting to the audition and dealing with hundreds of people and paying registration fees. So I will talk to you soon, hopefully with news on where I'm going to be moving to. So, and just remember always to do what you love what you do, and go on adventures. I'll see you next time. Bye!